Hey guys, how we doing? It's Joe from Joe's Basecamp, the bucket list coach here. Got a bit of a gnarly subject for you today. So let me pre-frame it, okay? So for a start, I really don't give a shit what you look like with your shirt off. I don't care what you look like naked. I don't care what you look like in your swimmers or at the beach. But what I do care about is your body composition important to your goal? How you look in your swimmers or naked is a totally subjective thing. What we're concerned with is, are you the optimal body composition for what you're trying to achieve? An uphill mountain athlete, such as a mountaineer, needs to have a strong but lean, wiry frame, a good solid muscle structure for carrying load and for getting up mountains. But any excessive size is going to need oxygen to fuel it. And you don't need, the larger you are, the more oxygen you require, which isn't a great thing at altitude. A mountain runner tends to have a slightly more muscled frame than their road running marathon counterpart. Note, I did say slightly. But they do need to have extra muscle for coping with the hills. They've got to have really, really strong legs for those mountain environments that they're in. A stronger frame also copes with environmental issues such as tumbles and knocks and scrapes a bit better as well, which are more likely to happen in environments like the trails, etc. Rather than, say, on a road, on a road running marathon. The other extreme that you've got to think about is people like our polar explorers, pulling a 200 kilo pulk, a pulk's a sled. You need to have mass. It's basic physics. The more mass you have, the easier it is to pull heavier loads. But you've got to balance that with the endurance, because they might be having to cover the equivalent of a marathon every day as they're crossing the snow in the Arctic wastes. And so endurance and strength, and the more mass, the easier it is to pull the pulk. So your polar explorer is going to benefit from having solid lean muscle mass, and a few extra % of fat wouldn't go astray either, because of the massive amount of calories that they burn every day. So there's two numbers you need to look at. Your muscle quality, we call it your muscle number, and your body fat percentage. The quality of your muscle is how dense it is. Is it good, strong working muscle, or is it weak? And the body fat speaks for itself. Are you overly fat for the goals that you're trying to achieve? And there's a big difference. If you're a recreational trail runner, does it really matter if it's going to make an impact on your lifestyle if you're carrying an extra couple of kegs? Who cares? Whereas if you are trying to do some podium finishes, etc., then yeah, we've got to try and chop that back. We don't want to have anything spare, okay? So this isn't how you look in your swimsuit. Like I said at the start, I don't care. What I do care about is having the correct body composition for you to travel from A to B with ease. And just remember, the more mass that you have, both muscular and adipose tissue, the more oxygen required for you to function.